Look more excited. I'm just kidding.
So excited.
I have Logan here with me today for our, I guess I'm going to call them fireside chats since we're by a fire, even though it doesn't emit real heat.
So can I even see it from the camera?
Yeah, I made sure the angle
Okay.
is there.
I was about to say, that'd be very depressing to call them fireside chats and then just be like, there's no fire.
Well, in the first filming interview, I didn't double check that, so you can't see it. But you're for the trainers, you're officially branded for this is a fireside chat. So,
okay.
I have Logan with me. He's one of our personal trainers. How long have you been at La Maison?
A little over 5 years. I've only been training for the past 2 though, full time for a year, but I was working the front desk for first 3.5 years I was there.
Nice. And what are you certified through for personal training?
ACE. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer.
For a second, I thought you said I'm an acer.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool.
Like a racer without the R.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's
or like a computer.
I was thinking more computer.
Yeah, I know. You nerd.
What's your favorite part of training?
I know the cliche answer is like, I love seeing my clients make progress, but like it kind of is. Like I have a couple clients. I work with older clients to a more extent, I would argue. And some of the times, one of the things that I love to hear is that they feel like they're regaining their ability to just kind of live their life. Like they notice it more and like, I feel better. Like this feels so much easier. Like I know it's something stupid, but like one of my clients mentioned that like, I can get my suitcase up on an airplane and it feels so much easier. I'm like, perfect. Yeah. That's what we're here for.
No, I don't
so
think
that's my favorite part.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I had to fly to Utah and I only packed a carry-on, I was kind of nervous that I couldn't lift it above my head. So that is a valid thing to be proud of and enjoy.
I know it's a very cliched answer. It's my favorite part is to see people actually progress. Like if we're just spinning our wheels, like why are we here?
Yeah. What do you think has been like the most challenging aspect of being a personal trainer?
Me personally, it's my schedule, but that's because I'm an idiot. I just, I will work myself to death and I kind of bend over backwards for my clients. It's like if they're like, I need to switch to this time, doesn't matter if it's like 6 o'clock at night or 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, okay. Like,
but that's so nice that you're like so dedicated to making sure that they get the session in.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I don't want a lot of people, I feel like the accountability is a barrier to entry or like not having someone to hold you accountable is a barrier to entry. So like for me, it's like if I can make that like more available, if I can just be there as much as humanly possible and you feel like you have someone waiting on you, I feel like for a lot of people that's like a big driving force to be consistent.
I feel like if you know that extra person's waiting, it really is like, oh, okay, I probably should suck it up even if I don't want to.
I would hope so, yeah.
But outside of fitness,
okay,
what can we find you doing? Do you have hobbies? What do you like to do?
No, I have 0 hobbies. I just kind of wait in a vacuum sealed chamber at home until someone says, oh, I want to train, and then I just appear.
As you guys can tell, sarcasm is Logan's first language.
Fair. I mean, it varies. I do really like movies. I wouldn't consider myself a film buff by any means, but I do really like to watch movies. I'm kind of a nerd at heart. I was actually talking to Daniil, who also works at the gym, about it the other day because he was giving me a hard time because I was doing cardio and he was like, do you not do this? I was like, Daniil, you don't understand. I didn't play any sports in high school or college. I picked up a weight one day as a chubby nerd and now I'm here. Like that's my life in a nutshell. So like
chubby nerd.
Basically that's what I was for all of high school. Like
Wait,
I didn't get into fitness until I was in like a freshman in college.
Okay.
And even then, like, I would argue that the first 4 years of me lifting was me just trying to figure it out because I had no one to really guide me.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm a super nerd about form now because I don't want people to make the same mistakes I did when I started.
Yeah.
Because of that chubby nerd origin story. No, I'm really big. I love video games. I like anime to a certain extent. I'm not, like, a huge nerd, but it is something I enjoy. And then... What else?
What is your favorite
I do love
anime?
junk reality TV.
Junk
like Love Island UK.
Oh,
Like that.
that's true.
Love is Blind. Like, it's junk.
You liked Love
Oh
is
my God.
Blind?
I love Love is Blind.
Oh my
It's
God.
amazing.
That is...
It's just mess.
I don't know why. I'm so shocked. I knew you liked Love Island, but the Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Oh
It's the
my God.
messiest reality TV can get, in my personal opinion, and nothing beats it. Those people are just pure entertainment on the
Wait.
worst way possible.
What's your favorite junk reality TV then? Would it be Love is Blind?
Probably just because it's a lot easier to consume. Like, I love Love Island so much, but like 50 episodes for one season hurts my soul sometimes. Like, I don't have all that time.
Yeah.
Love is Blind is usually about 10 episodes. They're about an hour each. You get like little chunks. So like each season. Plus it's something I'm already caught up on. So it's not like I'm trying to like binge 10 seasons. I'm caught up. I'm good. Give me the mess. I'm ready.
If you could be on any reality show,
Oh God.
what one would you be on? Would you be on Love is Blind?
I would not be on Love is Blind because I feel like I would not be good for that. Personally, the one that I would like to be on the most would probably be Love Island, only because that would just be like you're in a villa. Like, as long as you stay, you basically get a villa vacation for 6 weeks, and then your social media platform blows up. Not that I'm big into social media, but you can leverage that into so many different things.
Yeah. Guys, Logan does have an Instagram.
Yeah, but I don't use it at all.
I know, and he asked me for help with his username, and
then
we
we gave up.
it.
I did. I hated it.
I forget what I picked.
It was something
so
stupid.
cheesy.
It was very corny, and I was like,
I remember when I picked it, I was very shocked he let me actually sign him up under that name. But
Shut up.
I think it was great. If I remember to put that in, I'll put it right here on what it was.
Please don't. But
okay, Love Island, that makes sense.
Yeah, but again, like, I don't really think I would translate well to reality TV.
Really?
No, because it's like I'm so
but the
not.
producers do
Yeah,
a lot
but
of the work.
yeah, I know, but I'm not problematic. Like, the people that get big off those shows are like super dramatic or like problematic, and I am not really that type of person. As much as I may be sarcastic, I'm not like going behind people's back and saying stuff. So for me, I don't really know if I would actually want to be on those shows. It's just gun to my head. I would probably pick Love Island. Love is Blind is just, it's too much. I'm not trying to get married to someone I met 6 weeks ago.
That is really funny. I don't know why. That is like as off brand in my head as your as Josh like hinted to me, your choice of music for workouts.
Yeah, I am very aware that I am confusing as a person.
Okay.
Like, in terms of like what you see isn't necessarily what you're gonna get. Like, I mean, the sass is very apparent. Like, I'm very upfront about that. I'm not trying to play with that too much.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, in terms of like, I feel like you said, my music selection is not what you expect of me. Me watching junk TV is not something I feel like you would expect of me.
The video games and the anime, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't shocked.
No.
But the like, I thought Logan always listened to like EDM, and if he was lifting, he was like blasting EDM, like just that was his main music.
Nope.
But it's R&B.
Correct.
So, well, who's your favorite artist?
So, the tricky part is I'm very much like a creature of the moment type of thing, where it's like there's an artist that I love and is like, will probably, if I always get the question, will always say Trey Songz probably is my favorite artist. I love that man to death, but it's not really what I'm listening to right now.
Who did you listen to last?
It's a lot. I'm listening to a lot of Victoria Monet right now, Coco Jones, Aaron Ray, probably the one I'm listening to the most right now. For male, I really like Lucky Day as well, but like it gravitates. It's basically like, oh, new album, let me listen to this until I get bored of it and then move on to the next one. Like, that's basically how I consume music. So it's always hard for me to be like, this is my favorite, even though I haven't listened to a Trey Songz album in like 6 years.
Yeah. If you're not listening to R&B, what can we find you listening to?
I mean, hip hop probably.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, either that or like, for whatever reason, I've been listening to pop a little bit more. So like Olivia Rodrigo.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I find that so
No,
funny.
I mean that's fine.
That is really funny.
Who else have I listened to from
Are
pop?
you like a Swiftie?
I am not a Swiftie, no. I don't have
okay.
anything against Taylor Swift. I know like a lot of people fall on the fence of like you love her or you hate her.
Yeah.
And it's like if you ask certain people, they hate all the hate all the things that are going on with the NFL. The Travis Kelce one where it's like she made Travis Kelce irrelevant. It's like I guess I don't necessarily agree with it, but I could see it more.
I don't know. I heard of Travis Kelce before Taylor Swift. So that one I also was like, I don't know, I think he just has more exposure, and now he has more girls being like, oh my god, it's Travis Kelce.
Probably.
Instead of just them being like, oh, it's Travis Kelce from the Chiefs.
Good job. But no, I'm not a Swiftie. I appreciate how big she is as an artist. I appreciate her cultural impacts. I would think she's extremely talented. Her music is not for me.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. I can see that. I'd be very shook
if I was
you
a
came
Swiftie.
Out, yeah, and you're like, I love Taylor Swift. Like,
no.
If he was at him and like, love song's my favorite, I would have been like, oh.
No, it's Cruel Summer.
I don't even know that one.
That's bad.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Neither do I, but at least I know some of the songs.
I recognize that from TikTok, but I don't song.
Well, I hate everything you just said.
Bad with the transitions. So what's the next question?
You really think the people who watch this are going to be like, how dare you? Transitions, bad?
I
thumbs down. Well, there's no thumbs down on Instagram, I guess, but still.
On YouTube there is, so someone could thumbs down.
Yeah, but they don't even show you the dislikes anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Only I will see in the analytics. What's your favorite way to unwind and relax after a long day?
So, the tricky part about this question is since my days are so long, I literally go home, eat, shower, sleep. Like, that's, I don't really have time to really do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I might, like, watch a YouTube video while I'm getting ready, for, like, while I'm eating, so I don't just stare at food. But, like...
the wall.
Right. So, like, I'm not... It's usually, like, for me, when I think of, like, unwinding, it's getting to Saturday.
Okay.
Because Saturday... The people who know me, I usually refer to Saturday as my do nothing day because I literally do nothing because I get all of my stuff done during the week.
Yeah.
It very much depends on what I feel. Like if I don't feel like doing anything, it's a movie. If I feel like actually doing something to me means a lot different than it was to someone else rather.
Yeah.
I will like play a video game on my computer. Like
Oh, are you a gamer that's like a computer gamer? You're not a console player?
I used to be predominantly console, but a lot of the games that I like to play are on computers predominantly. Over the summer, I actually built my computer. I decided to venture into that foray, and that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but got it done. Computer works. But yeah, I'll usually play games on my computer.
What's the last game you played?
Playing or played? Because those are two very different questions.
Oh my god. Playing.
So it's called Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. It's a story game.
Oh, that's cool. I like story games.
The last time I played a shooter, I could not tell you. A shooter or an online game? No.
What's a shooter game?
Game where you shoot people.
I know, but is that like I mean
like you could consider Fortnite a shooter.
Okay.
You consider Call of Duty a shooting game.
That is what
like those games I have not played in a very long time.
Okay.
Like I'll sometimes play Madden in 2K.
Oh, okay.
But like
I know 2K's
never
basketball.
Online. Good job.
I know that 2K's basketball.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
But yeah, no. I usually like to go for like RPGs and like storytelling games. I don't really like part of the reason why I like film a lot is because it's a concise way to get stories in. So like I love books. Books take so long.
Even like a short like 100-pager.
100-page book is not gonna have the depth of a story that you want.
Okay.
I can consume a 2-hour movie in 2 hours, as the movie suggests.
Yeah.
And get like plenty of themes you can pull from, plenty of things that you can dissect if you choose to. Whereas like in order to do that would take like at least a 600-page book potentially.
Oh my god, what kind of stories do you want?
Stories that have depth to them. I mean,
A
like
lot of depth.
a vice. I understand like a story like of Mice and Men is 100-page, and like there's a lot
Yeah.
of things you can dissect about that book. That's fine, but like a movie that has been really relevant lately that people is all over social media is like Saltburn, for example. That's mostly because of the content, like the shock value of some of the scenes in that film is kind of why it's
Yeah.
so relevant. But if you take those like those moments away from it, there's still so many things in that film that you can dissect, and that's interesting to me.
Okay.
So like that's why I really enjoy stories.
Yeah.
They're more fun instead of going into a room full of bad guys and going pew pew and then moving on to the next room full of bad guys and doing the same thing for the next 6 hours.
Yeah.
So that's why I really just play story games for the most part.
That makes sense. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Aliens. You have no idea what that is, do you?
No, I think I do, but I'm like, don't think I've seen those. Is that the one? No.
Sigourney Weaver.
Okay, it is the movie I'm thinking of.
Okay. Because there's Alien, and then there's Aliens, and then there's a bunch of like
That's
Alien
where I was
3,
like, am
4,
I thinking
5,
of the same one?
Aliens vs Predator, Alien vs Predator
Yeah.
Requiem. Like
That's why I was confused.
everything past Aliens, in my opinion, you don't really need to watch. They're not very good. But Aliens is my favorite movie. I know a lot of people who watch movies are like, well, Alien is the better film, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's cool, but that's not what I like. It's my favorite movie. It's not your favorite movie.
What does that consider? What genre is that?
Alien or Aliens? Because technically they're
Your
in the
favorite.
same. It is sci-fi.
Okay.
Like action sci-fi. There's a little bit of horror elements to it, but it's not. The first one focuses more on the horror aspect, whereas the second one focuses more on the action.
Yeah.
Because the first one is Ridley Scott, who also did like Blade Runner. I don't know how much you know about movies.
I was gonna say I
you
know
look
Blade
very
Runner.
confused.
I don't know it by the actor's name.
I mean,
very good.
so that's the director. Ridley Scott is the director.
Oh, then yeah, directors, unless it's like Christopher Nolan or
Well, because
M. Night
James
Shyamalan.
Cameron is Aliens.
Oh, I do know James Cameron.
Well, yeah, because he's like one of the
Huge.
bigger
Yeah.
directors ever.
Yeah,
But
I'm a huge Christopher Nolan girl.
okay.
Yeah,
What's your favorite Christopher Nolan movie?
Dunkirk.
Interesting choice. That is not what I would have picked.
Ooh, did you think I was gonna say Inception or something?
No,
Oh, okay.
like Dark Knight.
No, that's Michael's favorite.
That checks out.
What is your favorite genre of movie? Is it sci-fi action?
It's probably not action. I do like science fiction, but I have a weird affinity for horror, but
Really?
like not like I feel like when people think of horror, they think of like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th,
Yeah,
Paranormal Activity, like
probably.
jump scare movies.
Yeah.
Like Halloween.
Mhm.
Love the original Halloween. Love that movie. I think it's the funniest movie I've ever watched. Michael Myers just trolls the these teenagers. Excuse my language. I love that movie. I've never laughed so hard at a movie. He literally
Logan laughs at horror
at
movies.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Like if I like a horror film,
Mhm.
the reason why I like horror is because it can be very either extremely campy, which can be extremely entertaining in its own way, or like it's so tense and you don't know what's gonna happen next, and just that feeling of like every muscle in your body being like run, run, run. It's just like it's fun.
Yeah.
Like to feel that tension. Like Hereditary isn't like a jump scare movie, but like it's slowly devolving into just like what the is happening. Like that's so much fun.
Yeah.
Halloween, to explain why I think it's funny, the amount of times Michael Myers is just messing with people, like there's so many scenes that come to mind in that movie. Like at one point, the detective that's trying to find him is like hunting for him in town. And he stops to talk to a cop or something. And in the background, you just see Michael Myers in the car drive around, and then go back the other way. Like just like trolling people so hard.
Yeah.
He opens a window just to screw with one of the kids. And just doesn't do anything with it, just leaves it.
Yeah.
And then at one point he sets up this whole like tribute to all of her dead friends in one of the bedrooms doesn't attack her in there, just lets her panic about it for a little bit, and then just runs away.
Yeah.
And then there are like 2 times in this movie he gets like stabbed or something, and just you think he's dead, and he just goes from like lying down and he just pops up and starts coming after her again. It's amazing. I love him. Michael Myers is my favorite slasher villain, and it's just because he's a troll. It's amazing.
If your life was a movie, who would you want to play you?
Michael Myers? No.
No, that's why I was like, would it be Michael Myers?
No, I mean, technically, it's not the actor.
I know, that's the character.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you could be like a... Oh, never mind. I already know the answer.
A slasher, I would just be a murderer. Is that
no,
what you're implying, Caitlin?
No, I was going to ask, like, if you could be any fictional character in a movie, who would you be? And then I was like, oh, it'd probably be Michael Myers.
No, it wouldn't be Michael Myers.
Oh, okay.
Fictional character? If you're asking me, like, in terms of...
It can be any genre, too. It doesn't have to be, like, horror or scary.
Of just, like, any character I could be. I don't know. That's actually a tough question. I would have to think about that.
Oh.
No, it's just, like... I don't really have, like, an answer. Like, there's no setting where I'm like, I need to be there. It's, like,
okay.
I'm not, like...
Yeah.
It's not how I view movies. I mean, like... Genuinely, I don't know.
Okay.
Because it's just like I don't enjoy them because I want to be in them. I enjoy them just because it's like it's fun to observe other people's stories.
Yeah.
Like if you interject yourself into it, it's not as entertaining, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a hard question for me to answer.
Well, if your life was a movie and you got to pick any actor to play you, who would you pick?
I think Gosling would be fun just because he's very snarky. Like if you watch his interviews, that's just how he is.
Yeah.
Like not even from an attractiveness, but just like how he delivers his lines. Like I know also is it Reynolds, the one who's married to
Reynolds, yeah.
Blake Lively?
That's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. I mean like also very snarky.
This
so,
is
like,
actually pretty good for you. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like anyone that would just be like snark.
Yeah.
Or like dry humor.
Yeah.
That's why I would veer more towards Gosling, because like if you've seen the movie The Other Guys,
yes,
like the humor in that is so dry,
yeah,
but it's so good.
Yeah.
So like that would probably be my pick. Also, he's like one of the biggest actors in Hollywood now after Barbie, so like perfectly understandable.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. Yeah, probably be my pick.
Interesting. Those are very on point. Would you rather watch a movie at home or in the theaters?
Movie at home, 100%. Hate movie theaters. Never mind. I'm gonna keep that one.
What?
I just hate crowds.
Oh, that doesn't shock me.
No,
for you.
it's just not my favorite. If I ever go to a movie theater, like it's like a Sunday morning showing where like no one is in the theater. Absolutely not.
Would it have to be like a movie you really want to see too?
Yes, a couple of my clients and I have actually talked about this, where the only movie I am excited to see in theaters that's coming out soon is Dune Part 2.
Oh my
because
God,
I saw
everyone's
Dune.
obsessed with that.
Well, because I saw Dune 1, because that was when that came out in November of 2020, I think.
Yeah.
Like when HBO was doing the thing where it's like, don't go to the theater, we'll stream it at your house.
Yeah.
And I was like, perfect. But that is one of those movies where like I wish I had seen it in theaters.
Yeah.
Because it's just the scale is so big that to see that type of thing in theaters would be more fun, which is why I want to see the second one in theaters.
Yeah.
But like a majority of film, like I'm kind of disappointed I didn't see Oppenheimer in IMAX, but that was just...
You didn't?
It was so hard. Like,
yeah,
we just talked about
impossible.
Getting tickets to see it in IMAX was impossible, on top of the fact that every show was sold out. So it's like, I do not want to be surrounded by other people while I watch this movie. Yeah. So I was like, I'll just wait for it to come out. I still haven't seen it, which I'm very upset to say.
Oh
but
my God.
I've been really lazy about getting around to it.
I thought I didn't see it for over a month after streaming.
Which is funny because I saw Barbie opening weekend.
In
I love that movie. It's so good. I saw Barbie twice because my mom asked me to go with her to go see it, and I was like, sure.
You just...
No, I love Barbie.
That is really funny that you said. I don't know why I'm so shook, but I did not expect you to say
that movie.
like, I love Barbie.
No, I love that movie. Was really good.
Yeah, that movie, I did really love
Yeah.
that movie, but wow. I
Why
don't
is
know
that surprising?
I don't know. I mean, I was a Barbie nerd growing up. I loved Barbie, so that was exciting for me. But I just never expected you to be like, I love Barbie.
Well, because it's just funny, and
It is
it
good,
doesn't
yeah.
take itself seriously in any way.
Yeah,
So like, there's that.
yeah.
I don't know.
That was really funny. I could not believe I just heard that he said he loved Barbie.
Well, I mean, also movie theaters were not as packed for like you didn't need to see that in IMAX.
Yeah, that's
That wasn't
true.
something that
Yeah.
like film nerds were going like coming from an hour away to go to the King of Prussia movie theater because it was like one of 17 in the country that was filming it the way that it needed to be or shot. Sorry,
Playing it
the
yeah.
way that Nolan intended.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to do all that.
But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed meeting Logan. Thank you, Logan, for sitting down and doing this. I know you don't like the camera.
You're so very welcome, Caitlin. Anytime.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay.